Bueno, a Ribeira Sacra eu creo que son ises bosques de castiñeiros, ises mosteiros, ises restos dos eremitas que ainda quedan en algunha zona, son esas bodeguiñas pequeniñas onde a xente comía mentras traballaba ese día, guardaba as súas bimbias para as vides e ese río, son esas pequenas nieblas, esas paisaxes únicas, que creo que únicas na Galicia no mundo.
We are at Bodega's Maure. Our bodega is located in an idyllic spot in the splendour of the Ribeira Sacra, in the area of A Cova, opposite the Cabo de Mundo. The bodega and the vineyard are part of the Denominación de Origen Ribeira Sacra, a denomination with a distinctive winemaking tradition, with vineyards growing in steep terraces inherited from the Romans, with alluvial soils on a base of either granite or slate. A soil in which the mature roots of the vines can look for moisture. The southern aspect of the vineyards, the river, the microclimate, they all allow the grapes to mature with a full fruit flavour, with minerals and tannins giving them a distinctive taste, suitable for such fresh wines that preserve the taste in time. Bodega's Maure was founded in 1952 to 1958 by José Maure. The bodega is a family business that dedicates its time and care to creating the best wines and aguardientes, a type of spirit. Bodega's Maure was one of the major driving forces behind the setting up of the Denominación de Origen Ribeira Sacra. Today the bodega is one of the emblems of the Denominación de Origen, with the majority of its vineyards, some 16 hectares, situated in A Cova by the river. The attention to the vines is constant. We are always searching for the best quality grapes. The work on the vines reaches its peak during the grape harvest, with dozens of workers going up and down the terraces. For hundreds of years, the work during the harvest has hardly changed. The bunches are cut by hand, one by one, and placed in the baskets. At the bodega, they use the harvested Mencía grapes to make the red wine, Abadía da Cova, and Albarino and Godello to make the white wines of the same name. In an area where Godello is the most common white wine, Bodega's Maure prefers Albarino, a grape that on these slopes develops great characteristics. A grape which was the start of Bodega's Maure's venture into the world of wine. And today, of the 300,000 litres that are produced in the bodega, 20,000 continue to be Albarino. The installations of the bodega are in a new building that evokes a sense of an old abbey. Inside are found the latest technologies and developments in the treatment and conservation of wine. The building was finished in 2005 with the main objective of improving work conditions. Its structure is like the vineyards, as it is built into the steep slopes, adapting itself to the terrain. Its construction reflects the best of the ecclesiastical tradition blended with the modern day. Inside it is a testimony to technology, hygiene and comfort. The foundation of the bodega was important in order to provide the optimum conditions for storing grapes and creating wine. Inside the bodega there are up-to-date refrigeration systems, pneumatic presses and peristaltic pumps. In the production area there are 18 vats of different types, Ganymedes, revolving macerators, traditional macerators and isothermic macerators, all having different uses depending on the wine we want to create. Here, inside the bodega, we must talk about one of the principal products of Adegas Moure, and a process of which we were the pioneers in Galicia, the wine aged in barrels. A high-quality wine that showcases the strengths of the bodega and demonstrates the heights that can be reached with the Mencía grape. In order to produce these wines, the grapes selected must be of the highest quality and from the oldest vines, which have limited fruit production. Today, Adegas Moure produces 40,000 litres of aged wine for the market. The taste is exceptional. A wine of deep purple, elegant, complex, with a well-balanced woody flavour. In our zeal to improve, experiment and move forward in our production methods, in 2010 we released onto the market Abadía da Cova Ecológico, an organic wine made from Mencía grapes from the vineyard, whose philosophy of production is to respect the environment. An artisan wine that has the official stamp of the Galician Organic Agriculture Regulatory Council. If you're looking for a top-of-the-range wine, we suggest you try Abadía da Cova de Autor, a wine which will satisfy the most discerning palate, a special wine born from rigorous care and attention to the grapes and its production, a wine of exceptional quality. In Adegas Moure, we are keen to promote wine tourism and combine our wine production and our beautiful setting with the tourist sector. Therefore, in 2012, we set up a building near to the bodega as a visitors' reception area, with a shop, showroom and a dining room for wine tasting and other visitors' requirements. Wine, tourism, landscape and aguardientes. Adegas Moure has worked for decades on the distillation process, a fundamental stage in the production. In 2002 it updated its equipment with a new distillery and fabrication plant. Our distillation system combines traditional stills with the latest technologies. The objective? To make liqueurs and aguardientes with a taste of the authentic Galicia. Annually we produce between 250 and 300 bottles of different liqueurs: cream liqueur, honey liqueur, coffee liqueur, herb liqueur and aguardiente. The reputation of Adegas Moure is upheld by a multitude of national and international prizes, where year after year the bodega receives glowing reviews for its wines and liqueurs. The label of Adegas Moure is now recognised as a sign of a prestigious and quality product. In this land of legend and old legacies, Adegas Moure uses the strengths from the past to create the best wines, aguardientes and liqueurs. The authenticity of every wine and aguardiente is evident in every sip you take. Tasting these products from one of the most long-standing bodegas in the Ribeira Sacra takes you back to the land that is the Ribeira Sacra and Adegas Moure, enabling you to relive the legends and the myths. Here we offer you the best of the Ribeira Sacra, Adegas Moure, Abadía da Cova.